Hey guys, welcome back to the Comic Book Lowdown. I'm Wellington, and I'm bringing you guys a review from the inside of my car. Um, I'm waiting to do something, and I have nowhere to go because it's kind of far away. And if I go back home, just gonna be wasting a lot of gas because I'm gonna have to come back here right away. So I'm just waiting in my car, and thought I'd do a review video because yesterday I finished Batman Haunted Night by Jeph Loeb and Tim Sale. I think this is the second trade after The Long Halloween, but you guys can probably correct me on that if I'm wrong. Um, Getting right into it, of course, it's Halloween special trade. There's three stories in this. They're all really good. The first story is called Fear, and the main villain in it is Scarecrow. And all of these take place in some kind of Halloween time or something like that. And of course, Gotham City is, in bad shape. And this is, I very much enjoyed all three stories in this. Um, the the Scarecrow story is kind of cool. Bruce Wayne's having a Halloween party while Scarecrow is on the loose, and this story actually goes into a bigger issue where at this party that Bruce Wayne is having, he kind of he's having the party, of course, it's a costume party, and he knows all his guests except there's this one woman that comes up to him, and she pretty much entices him with all this other kind of stuff, and Bruce is very interested in her, and he kind of has a suspicion of her, but he's very interested, and he begins to like her right away, and he likes her so much that he doesn't even he wants to not even heed the call of the bat signal. He sees the bat signal out, and he kind of just ignores it because he thinks that, well, this is the woman that I should have in my life, and this is when I want to be happy now. And it's really cool how he does this because he like it's a really cool psychology where Batman, he's been doing this the whole, like, ever since, I don't even know when, but when he started, but he's got this feeling that Gotham City has chosen him to protect Gotham City. Where he finds out later in this is that it's not Gotham City that has chosen him to protect it. It's him who chooses to protect Gotham City, and that's because he then finds something out about the woman, and all his plans kind of get turned down, and it's kind of a little sad, but it's really what Batman really needs to do, and that's be Batman, even at the cost of, his own happiness. And it sucks that he has to go through that, but that's the life that he's chosen, and he realizes that in this. And there's a lot of great Scarecrow stuff in it as well. It's a really fun read. It's a super cool book, actually. Uh, yeah, this book is awesome. I should say the writing in here is great, but and the art in here is pretty good. I just don't like the way Tim Sale draws Batman. Um, or not Batman, I should say Bruce Wayne. He's kind of like, he looks a little too young, and his nose is too pointy and stuff, and he doesn't look like he just looks too young, really, for the most part. But he draws Batman amazingly. His drawing of Batman is awesome. And Scarecrow is a great character in this. Alfred plays a huge role in this. This was really the longest story of the three, and you see, Batman get his butt whooped in this. Like, he's all messed up. There's so many things in this that are great about this first story, and it's a very long first story, actually, seeing as how there's three. The way it ends is awesome. But then we get to chapter 2, which is called Madness, and the main character in it is the Mad Hatter. And this is also another great story. the art. This is the only Mad Hatter story I've ever read, even though I want to read the new one that just came out with the Dark Knight. Let me just show you the art on this. See, that's really cool. This story takes a huge role in Bruce Wayne's life and in Commissioner Gordon's life, or James Gordon. I think he's captain at this point. And with Gordon, his adopted daughter Babs, she wants to go out for Halloween, or she wants to, just be on her own, be, older, and Jim won't let her, and so she decides to run away. And because, she feels like she's an adult now, or she feels grown up, and Jim's always saying, well, this is Gotham, you can't just do that in Gotham City. And as we know, you can't just do that in Gotham City because of the crime, and especially on Halloween because crime is going to be escalated and all that other kind of stuff. So she runs away. And meanwhile, Batman is chasing the Mad Hatter, who's crazy. And Mad Hatter actually shoots Batman in the head. And I don't know how Batman survives this, but he gets shot right in the head. And I don't get it, but he's alive, of course. And when he's unconscious and stuff, he's getting all these flashbacks to when he was younger. And the last story that he was ever read as a child from his mother was Alice in Wonderland. And so whenever he meets the Mad Hatter, it's just he gets an angry feeling because he's taking something so good from his childhood and turning it into this evil thing in the Mad Hatter. So Batman even makes a comment to say that, when he meets up with the Mad Hatter, it's even worse than when he meets up with the Joker, because the Mad Hatter makes it very personal for him. And so there's great things. So it's just it's ironic how things line up through this, and the art in here is great. Like always, it's Tim Sale throughout the whole book. And Mad Hatter gets a hold of Babs, and he's super crazy, super crazy. And Batman makes a comeback from all this other kind of stuff, and of course he wins at the end, but the whole story is definitely worth a great read. Tim Sale makes probably some of the best faces of Batman. The angry faces, shocked faces. I'll show you one in the third story called Ghosts. And it's a Christmas Carol type story for Batman, where he's visited by 3 ghosts. The first ghost being Poison Ivy. Well, the first ghost being his father in chains and stuff and warning him. And then the next ghost is Poison Ivy. The ghost after that is the Joker. And then the ghost after that is the Death type character. And the Death type character is really cool how he does his things. But I'll just show you this. You see, that's a close-up on Batman's eyes, and you can see the emotion in it, and I love that. Yeah, he draws a great Batman face, a great angry Batman face, and even a great shocked Batman face. But you guys know the story of the Christmas Carol, so I don't have to explain that in too much detail. But the way things go about in this story are great. The way it progresses. There's Lucius Fox in this. You see a little bit of Batman's Bruce Wayne story before he becomes Batman, and after the whole Crime Alley stuff. So there's some good stuff there. And yeah, the whole book is great. It's a good read. If you got some time on your hands, you could probably finish it in a day. There's only 190 pages in it of comic pages, so that can go by pretty quickly if you if you got some time. But anyways, Batman Haunted Halloween, or Haunted Night, I should say, not Long Halloween. The Haunted Night, great book by Jeph Loeb and Tim Sale. Recommend it, just absolutely. I want to get the Long Halloween now, and Dark Victory. If you guys can get a hold of this, if you haven't read it already, I suggest that you do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Quick review on the whole trade. You know, there's a little bit of commentary in this, not too much. It's just much of the story. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. You guys can get into contact with me on Google Plus, and I'll put a link of my Google Plus account on on the description box, let's just say. And yeah, that's it for me. I'm Wellington signing off with the comic book lowdown, and I'll see you guys next time.